Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Paper News 24/7, brought to you by the Paper of Montgomery County Online in living color from the paper's control room in downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Tuesday, July 5th, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, and so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice provided free 24 hours a day. In our top story today, Sergeant Steve Hodges, U.S. Army, was home on leave during America's birthday party at his hometown on Monday. He was in the crowd saying hello to his friends when he heard his name called over the public address system at the Freedom Stage. Hodges made his way to the stage to be greeted by Dan Goff, serving as Master of Ceremonies for a special tribute to veterans in the crowd. Each veteran received a medal to hang around their neck, indicating that they were out of uniform, but their service had not been forgotten. We'll be back with more local news right after this.
Most companies' calling cards fit in your wallet. Ours is just a little bit bigger. Howe Construction is an Owens Corning preferred contractor, and only the best roofers get to be Owens Corning qualified. Howe Construction offers a comprehensive warranty and has a clean record with the Better Business Bureau. Howe's Construction Incorporated, located in Hillsboro. Call us today at 765-798-6600. Call Howe Construction for all of your roofing needs, plus room additions, remodeling, and new construction.
Paper Trivia. It's your chance to win prizes by showing off how much you know. If you've got all the answers, click on this tile on our homepage to go to the Paper Trivia section, answer the question correctly, and you could win 4 Indianapolis Indians tickets. Here we see Sierra Hutchison explain the Pledge of Allegiance with assistance from Grandpa Dave Long at Crawfordsville's pre-fireworks show on Sunday at Baldwin Field. County Fair breakfast will be held July 16th, 18th, and 20th. Revenue from these events helps support 4-H students, eat well, and help some deserving young people at the same time. In other news, the Indiana High School Athletic Association mandates Southmont High School's athletic facilities be closed this week. The school will be closed for all athletic or extracurricular activities. Southmont is also planning its own moratorium the week before fall practices, July 25th through the 31st. DOC's 10th annual Memorial Ride is set for Saturday, leaving the Eagles Lodge in Crawfordsville at 11 a.m. The ride honors Dr. Robert Perry, and there is no entry fee. You can call Dude Abney at 765-435-3579 or 765-362-5760 for more information. Also, Frank Phillips' guest this week on Frankly Speaking is Karen Zock from Montgomery Memories. Frankly Speaking can be found under webcast on the top navigation bar of our website, and you can click on this tile on our homepage to always watch the current episode of Frankly Speaking directly. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. There's a moment you reach deep inside yourself when you find the courage to fight through the elements and you find the strength to save a life. These are the kinds of moments you'll experience in the National Guard. If you've got it inside you, this is your time to act. Visit the Guard online at nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. Stay with us because local weather with Indiana's weatherman Paul Poteet is coming up next. We've also got sports with Candace Rohrman in just a moment.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class Specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto. At Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
Hey, it's meteorologist Paul Poteet, and how are you? Back at work again on Tuesday, and webcam weather returns on Paper News 24/7. I've lost the red and the white. All I have left is the blue now. It was an interesting weather weekend, that's for sure. But you know, we have I was just looking at some stats, and it's usually fairly interesting. The Indianapolis number crunchers of the Weather Service, they put together some numbers, and I'm going to have to look down for a moment here, look at my notes. But on a typical 4th of July, over the 100-plus years they've been keeping records, it's dry 52% of the time and wet 48% of the time. So it's pretty much half and half as to whether there'll be some rain around, and an inch or more precipitation has happened 9% of the time they've been keeping track. 90-degree weather has happened about 27% of the time on the 4th of July. It can be a nasty weather holiday, and we did have some scattered showers and thunderstorms around, a couple of periods of them over the weekend. Hopefully you got everything in on schedule. It did get better as we rolled through the 4th of July holiday, and it gets warm for us today. And you get this weather because of Gould Body and Paint. They're sponsoring today's webcam update, and they're out on Waynetown Road. Diana, Don, you know them, you love them, and you can't live without them when your car needs the best work possible. It's Gould Body and Paint, where their business is a wreck. Well, first things first. Today's forecast looks like a high of about 87 degrees in Crawfordsville. Montgomery County is going to see some sunshine. Not much in the way of winds today, and the low tonight will be down to 66 degrees. So that's the story for our Tuesday in this part of central Indiana. You know, we were talking about the 4th of July and how many times that it's above 90 around here. It's typically, you know, just about the hottest on average holiday that we have in the Indiana region. There is still snow cover on the ground. You have any friends that are vacationing out west, going to the mountains? Check this map out. This shows where there was observed snow cover early Monday morning. And it's out there in a couple of different places, you know, mainly in the higher elevations, obviously. Rocky Mountain states, you can see a little bit of that showing up, little dots of white. So if you have friends that are vacationing out Yellowstone or some of the higher points in Montana or Wyoming and Colorado, it is not unusual to see a little snow on top. That would happen with me, too, if I didn't have such a great hairstylist. Our forecast around here features a storm system that's brewing again to the northwest, so let's check the map. The big one for Tuesday looks like this. Cold front is lingering just off to the northwest. We'll see that start to make a move our way as the day unfolds today. We should be in fine shape, but that'll be something that we'll have to deal with for tomorrow. There will be some rain around south part of the Midwest, just south of the Ohio River. Here's the bigger coast-to-coast view of what's happening across the country. And there's that area of low pressure back out to the west. High pressure for us kind of slips off to the southeast. Rain in the southeast. Fairly quiet along the west coast, but those Rocky Mountain states are seeing some action today, and quiet in the Pacific Northwest. Now, tomorrow, what we expect to happen, this is the forecast map for Wednesday. And there's that front getting a little bit closer, and that chance of seeing some scattered showers and thunderstorms will be in our forecast for Wednesday. I think it may be out of the way for us by Thursday. I better think that, because that's what it says in this extended outlook. Now, let's take a look at the next week for you via paulpoteet.com. Today, pretty nice. Afternoon highs up to 87 degrees. We'll be a little on the warm and muggy side, though, for the next couple of days. The low tonight only drops down to 67. And then for tomorrow, 86 on Wednesday. It will be a little cloudier at times. There's at least a slight chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday. Probably at any point within the day, likelier in the afternoon and evening. Thursday, decreasing cloudiness with a high of 82, and then Friday, 83 degrees. Friday and Thursday actually are probably the nicest day in this forecast period. And then as we move back toward the weekend, it's going to be hot again. 86 on Saturday, 89 on Sunday, and both Sunday and Monday at least slight chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms along with heat and humidity. And that's your forecast. Thanks for watching us. And stay tuned for more. Montgomery County News is coming up on Paper News 24/7.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's. All backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zon's today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
I'm Candace Jordan with your local sports for Tuesday.
Wabash College has been the host for over a week of 45 players and 9 coaches from across the country as the USA football team has used Wabash College's athletic facilities to prepare for the World Football Championships in Austria this year. Wabash coach Eric Rayburn is one of the coaches on the team and coaches the offensive line. The team will head to Austria today and will play in the championships starting July 8th.
Don't forget to follow Montgomery County Sports at The Paper Sports on Twitter. That's your local news for Tuesday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the paper in Montgomery County. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Candace Rorman. You stay classy, Crawfordsville.